What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Cuisine Quarantine with Guapo Grande. Today we are doing egg fried rice. Let's head into the kitchen and get this bad boy busted open.
Alright guys, so first thing you want to do is scramble your eggs. We're going to do 4 eggs in this bad boy. Now you can adjust this as accordingly as you like, whether you like it more eggy, less eggy. You know, I think I got a double egg in there, so I guess we're going to be doing 5 eggs. So you can never get too much eggs. A lot of protein, get them gains, you know. Alright, once you get all your eggs in there, you want to give it a very vigorous whisking. For this, I was researching it, and apparently it's always recommended to do it with chopsticks, but I don't have that on hand, so you could just use a fork or a whisk. My preference is a fork, because that's what I was using my whole life, because I came up with that struggle. Make sure you get a really good vigorous whisk till you see some suds. You know, if you get some more suds to it, it has more air to it. Get more fluffy eggs. Add some salt for flavor. Not too much though, because this is going to be a very salty dish. It's going to have soy sauce, and add extra soy sauce. Add extra salt to the rice. Alright, so we're going to whisk this bad boy up even more with the salt in it, and we're going to get this going. Alright guys, we're going to put those eggs to the side and get some green onion, or scallions. This is going to not only give you some color to your rice, but it's also going to give it a nice, like, zesty flavor. Some people don't use this bottom part. You just get rid of the roots and then use the whole thing. You know, up until the green part, that's gonna have a lot of flavor, and then the color from the greener part of the scallions is really gonna brighten up your dish. But it also is gonna have a nice, more zestier flavor along with the bottom parts of the green scallions. So just give these bad boys a quick slicing. Give it a diagonal slice if you want to get fancy. It's for me, so I don't need to get presentationally fancy. But yeah, so chop these bad boys up, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alrighty guys, once you get those scallions chopped up, you want to heat up a big old pan. If you have a wok, that's great. And then once you get it heat up, you want to add some kind of oil to it. Sesame oil, peanut oil, but I'm using olive oil because that's all I really got. So we're going to give it a good distribution, and then we're going to swirl it around in the pan when it gets a little bit hotter, just to evenly distribute it throughout it. So yeah, then we're going to get everything ready that we need. We got a pre-made pot of rice, so get that handy prior to doing all this. And then we're just going to keep on letting that oil sizzle up. Alrighty, once you get your pan heated up, you're just going to add your scrambled egg into there. It's going to be like a regular scrambled egg, you know, nothing too crazy. So you want to let it cook a little bit, you know, just let it bubble up. And then make sure you see the crispy edges. Here you can pepper it, salt it some more if you want. I know some people put some chili powder in here, garlic powder, onion powder. I'm going to keep it basic, add a little bit more salt to it. And, you know, just let it bubble up and get nice and distributed. Move it around. And then just wait for the foam to start up. Alright, once you see enough bubbles and it's like looking a little light and fluffy, you want to just go ahead and, you know, scramble it. Nothing too crazy, but just move it side to side, get those little pieces cooked up, and just do you know? Add your rice when you see it's about halfway done, but it's still a little bit undercooked, but still see like the little streaks in there. You get a different spoon, because this spatula is not working out for me. Alright, so you want to use like a spoon or something sturdy. So you dump all the rice in there, and make sure the pot is all empty, excuse me. Alright, so we're going to have everything in the pot, and we'll take it from here. Alright, so once you have everything in the pot, it's been sitting there for a little bit, you want to just kind of join the rice and the eggs together, just mix them up, you know. You know, do a nice little marriage of rice and egg. So, you know, make sure everything's getting touched to the pan, so everything's getting cooked. Alright, once it's been cooking for a while, you want to season it with some salt. You know, keep in mind, you're also going to be using some soy sauce in here. So that's going to have a salty. I'm going to use this tamari soy sauce. It's something fancy I picked up in Whole Foods. So, hold on, give me a second. This cap is a little tricky here. Alright, 1 second. Alright guys, so I got this bad boy open. So I'm kind of just going to eyeball it till it looks what I think fried rice looks like, which I guess is from the soy sauce makes them brown, I guess. I don't know. These are like a little bit lower sodium, so I'm just gonna trial and error it as I go. And then mix it all up here. And you still see some white sauce, white rice in there. So we're just gonna, mix it up, add some more if you want. Just let it season itself by just letting it cook more. This is total bullshit, but I think that sounds right. Let the pores open. So while they're open, let the chives go in there to absorb that fragrance and aroma. And you don't have to really season your rice better than what it would be without any more color to it, if that made sense. All right, it looks like it's coming together, if I say so myself. Look at that. All right. Well, damn, pretty good for not doing it in a wok in a regular pan. All right, and then we'll... All right, I know. That was it. I tried to flex, but it didn't come out as good as I thought. The flippies and the flappies. So we're going to turn this over a little bit more. Let it, just everything coat into each other. And then let's try a little taste test soon. Alrighty, guys. Now this is set. We're going to give this a little taste here and see how it is. Alright, let's try it out. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Alright, guys. We plated this bad boy up. Thanks for tuning in to Quarantine Cuisine with Guapo Grande.